My name is Hazibitri. I am from Only Travel and I will guide you for this trip into we finish or destination trip that is Italy. Before I before that I will tell you about what to do before the trip for avoid blacklist name before the immigration. To to avoid blacklist, individual must check with the authorities. Individual not allowed to carry prohibit excursions such as lighting, water, food, and shape tool in the aircraft. Passport must be carefully checked, not expired, and
My name is Ahmad Al-Amin bin Nur'ain. I will tell to you about what should we wear while traveling to Italy. For women, firstly, sundress. For those Italian summers, it is a tremendous idea to have a sundress. You can choose a classic dress like an exposed shoulder top, slip, mezzi, or your favorite summer dress. It will most likely be your most worn outfit in the summer, as Italian summers are far too hot for pants. Secondly, capris. In the spring or summer, we should pack pants that correspond with the warmer weather. That means either some lightweight capris or relaxed loose pants. Capris tend to feel better in the cities, while a relaxed airy pant is perfect for the Italian coastline. Thirdly, tank top. A few comfortable tank tops and shirts should always in your bag, and they are perfect for Italian summer. You can typically pack solid colors so that you can pair with everything. They are super functional clothes worn under a blouse or alone with a skirt or caprice. It is always best to pick up some new ones before a trip. That way they look fresh and are not peeling. The lastly is handbag. Italians love their accessories, and that does not stop with the handbag. It is a good idea if you want to bring a medium-sized bag that can hold a few essentials and still have a little room for souvenirs. For men, dress shirt and chinos. Italian men are often just as well dressed as women and pack at least one dress shirt for a trip to Italy. You can stick with a classic color like blue or white that will never go out of style. For a trip, men only need two pairs of pants, one pair of chinos, and one pair of jeans. Navy or beige is the most versatile color choice for pants. Secondly, t-shirt or v-neck. A classic tee will never go out of style. We suggest sticking with solid colors like black, white, or gray. There is also the option of a v-neck for a more stylish look, but it all depends on personal preference. For those who sweat more, gray better, as it is super easy to stain white. All that you can spend most of your days in a linen shirt with the sleeves rolled up. Lastly, loafers. Loafers are good shoe to have in the summer for a more relaxed look by the seaside. It's perfect for a night out at a local trattoria while you listen to live music. The important thing with footwear is that it looks clean and simple. We go to Italy in April. Usually, the weather in April in Italy is more rainy and colder. So I suggest we all always bring an umbrella and wear a little thicker shirt. Firstly, if you are walking to and from the destinations in light rain, a good trench coat will help to keep your outfit and hair dry. Tights and dress are a good option, especially if you don't want to wear hiking pants around a city. Tights are also made of synthetic material that dry fast. Leather boots will keep your feet dry and will be able to withstand mold as you encounter it. You can use a water resistant spray to help keep water out and protect your shoes. Jeans are okay for light rain, although we don't recommend wearing them for heavy rainy days, or when you are outside in the rain for extended periods of time, because wearing wet clothes in cold temperature can cause hypothermia. You can choose one of these travel raincoats for women that fall below your hips. Alternatively, I recommend a durable poncho wet weather that keeps your whole body dry but also gives you some breathability and flexibility. Next, what we should and should not do in Italy. Firstly, do be aware of your belongings at all times. As like any big city, you have to be very careful about your belongings. Make sure that you keep all valuables out of our pockets and always bring a bag that zip closed so that it deters anyone from trying to get to your belongings. Secondly, do be conscious of how you dress. Italians do judge other people based off how they dress, and they can usually tell if you are American and a tourist based off how you dress and present yourself. That means you can bring those flip-flops with you. Thirdly, do remember to carry some cash around with you. Not all shops and restaurants take credit cards, and it's better to be safe when it comes to that kind of thing so that you are not left feeling stranded and unable to pay after finishing a meal. Besides that, don't try to wear flip-flops while walking around Italy. You don't need to be the typical American tourist wearing white sneakers all the time, but wearing comfortable shoes while exploring the different cities will make a huge difference by the time you are done. Lastly, don't forget to have fun and immerse yourself in Italian culture. Visiting Italy is always a unique experience, no matter how many times you have visited and how long you have stayed. Enjoy your time and try to experience the Italian culture as fully as you possibly can.
Hello, hi, good morning all of you. How are you today? I hope you're good. Welcome to the Calais airport. We will departure to Italy soon. My name is Azudonal as your tour guide. Make sure you bring all of your things, especially your passport, visa and your identification. Don't forget to bring your flight ticket that I have give you before, and wait for a while before our flight time announced.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Zubai, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I would like to remind you about during before our trips. So, I'd like to remind you all before we go in trip to Italy, please take your important items such as your money, phones, and passports to prevent any belongings from being dropped, lost, or being stolen during our trip later. And after that, be sure that your luggage is written, requires size and weight restrictions. It should not exact 20 kilograms and the minimum size dimensions are 19 by 75 by 43 centimeters, which means also make sure that you have not packing any dangerous goods into your luggage. Ensure that you have no valuable items like cash, jewelry, expensive perfumes, or personal electronics in your checker luggage. And why you asked to do this? Why I s- why and why I ask you to do this? Because it's a good idea to have a lock on your luggage, and also it's a good idea to have your luggage wrapped at the airport to protect it from scurf. All right. And lastly, I want to remind you before we go on trip into Italy, I would like to remind you all always wear a face mask. All right, always wear the face mask to prevent COVID-19 infection, and also bring an extra mask if your face mask is being damaged. Always use hand sanitizer if you have been touched something, and always carry your own hand sanitizer and avoid touching a lot of things around you. And lastly, please let me know if you are feeling unwell so that we can help you, that we can run this trip to Italy we easily and safely for all of us. Okay. Okay. Reminder. Okay. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Italy. I'd like to remind you about during our trip in Italy, for those and those when we trip in Italy right now, during Italy right now. Okay, first of all, number one, do be conscious of how you dress. Okay, Italians do judge other people based of how they dress, and they can usually tell you if you are Americans and a tourist based of your how you dress and present yourself. That means you can bring those flip-flops with you. Okay, and number two is that don't try to say ciao when first meeting with someone. Okay, ciao is reserved for greetings, acquaintance, and friends. Instead, say buon giorno. It means good morning, or buonasera. It means good afternoon or evening. Italians love it when you at least attempt to speak some Italian with them, even it is obvious that you only know the basics. Okay, and number three is do remember to look after your belongings. Okay, I repeat, do remember to look after your belongings, as like any big city, you have to very be careful about your belongings. Make sure that you keep all valuable out of your pockets, and always bring back that zip closet so that it deters anyone from trying to get to your belongings. Okay, and number four is that don't forget to look both ways when you're crossing the road or the street. Most of the time, the driver Italians won't stop and wait for pedestrians to cross street if they were waiting at the crosswalk. So make sure that you will be okay. Okay, you'll be okay. To cross before going. Okay, the best way to have a driver stop for you is to make eye contact with them. Okay, make eye contact with them. Sounds simple, but it's essential. As you are crossing the pedestrian walkway, take a glance at the oncoming traffic and show the driver either way with eye contact or with hand gesture. Okay, that is your turn to cross. Okay, and number five is do remember to cover your knees and your shoulder. Okay, your time in Italy won't be complete. We won't be complete. We are going to Saint Peter Basilica in Vatican City, or Saint Mark Basilica in Venice. But to enter this amazing church, you should know that you have to cover your knees and your shoulder. Okay, Italy is still a very Catholic country, as you know it. Okay, and follows these rules of dressing modestly when it's comes to going to church, so you can be able enter unless you are covered up. Okay. And number 6, I will tell you about it is don't forget to learn the basic. Okay, don't forget to learn the basic. Similar to greeting the people, Italian love when you at least tend to speak some Italians with them. Okay, even if it's obvious that you only know the basic, learning some of basic Italian phrase make it a lot easier to get around the speak city around the city and speak to the locals people right there. Okay, and number 7 is do remember to carry your some cash around with you. Okay, not all shop and restaurants take card credits. Okay, and it's better to be safe when it comes to that kind of thing, so that you aren't left feeling stranded and unable to pay after finishing your meal. Okay, and number 8 is don't try to wear flip-flops. Okay, as I mentioned, that number 1. Okay, don't try to wear flip-flops while walking around Italy. Okay, why? Because you don't need to be typical American tourist. Why white sneakers all the time? By wearing comfortable shoes while exploring the different cities will make a huge differences by the time you're done. Okay, and number 9 is do try an Italian coffee. Do try Italian coffee. Italian coffee is very different to coffee that you have anywhere else in around the world. Okay, when you're when in Italy, make sure you start morning with a cappuccino and your evening with a cafe espresso. Okay, and number 10, don't forget to have fun, immerse in Italian culture. Okay, visiting Italy is unique experience. No matter how many times you visited and how long you staying, okay, you stay in here, enjoy your time. Okay, please enjoy your time. I'm trying to experience the Italian culture. Okay, Italian culture as full as you possible can. Okay, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Right. Okay. That's for me to remind you. Alright. I hope you will get it. What I'm saying here in interview. Okay. Thank you.
My name is Izul Muhammad Hazim bin Muhammad Taha. Today I will present about Vito Guiding Outbound Tour Final Gathering at the airport. The tour guide must ensure that all of the tourists are included in the group. Also, travelers should always be courteous when traveling abroad. After that, transport tourists to interesting location. Furthermore, the tour guide must double check each tourist ticket to ensure that they do not miss the plane. The tour guide should employ an assistant to help him look after the tourists. Tourists are also urged to follow the tour guide's instruction and not wander. Tourists must also protect goods such as cell phones, cash and other valuables. Tourist leader must ensure that passengers have tickets to present official at the departure gate. As a result, travelers must respond swiftly to avoid missing the tour leader and must pay attention to all of the tour leader suggestions. Before leaving, traveler must recite a prayer. Make sure you go through security, acquire a security sticker and then go to the closed luggage delivery station 16 minutes before your flight. Before your entry pass is confirmed, traveler must go to this counter and produce their passport. The tour guide must ensure that the tourists arrive at the departure gate 20 minutes before to the departure time, as it will be closed. For boarding the plane, there will be lines and rules. We recommend that travelers visit the duty-free shop following the immigration counter. Next to the plane entry, if they want to shop and enjoy the different food and beverage outlets at the airport. Make sure passengers check the screen for departure time and doors, as well as listen to announcement. The line can be long, so travelers should set aside at least 15 to 30 minutes and bring their entry pass and passport tourist ID. Thank you.
Okay, we arrived at Leonardo da Vinci Fiumicino International Airport, and now we will go to Peri Peri Chicken for lunch, and we go to Napoleon Hotel in Rome to have a rest. Alright everyone, we arrived at Napoleon Hotel. Since you are already here, I want you to bring all of your belongings and take a rest first before we start today's activities. Then please gather at lobby again at 2 p.m. and please inform if you need anything. How your rest everyone? Okay, we will depart for our activity at Tiber River. It's a sunset cruise in the Tiber River complete with appetizer. We conclude our activities in the afternoon and went out to dinner at Halal Indian and Italian restaurant. We will move together to the hotel to unwind. Halal Indian and Italian restaurant is one of Rome's best halal restaurant with excellent service and delectable cuisine like mutton biryani, Italian pizza and halal kebab at this restaurant. The pricing range from Euro 10 to Euro 35. Okay, we already arrived in hotel. Have a good rest, and for tomorrow, ready in lobby, we will check out of the hotel at 8 a.m. Hello and good morning everyone. Today we have to check out the hotel and travel 1 hour 26 minutes via Italo Treno train to Florence, Italy for our second excursion. We will stop at the Florence Club Hotel to deposit our stuff and enjoy breakfast at Pizza Panozzi Florence before continue our activities. Alright, we went to our next excursion, a Cinque Terre day trip from Florence for optional hiking. Okay everyone, I know you must be hungry after that trip, right? So, we will dinner at the same place at Pizza and Panozzi Florence before unwind in hotel. Okay, have a rest. For tomorrow, ready in lobby and we'll begin our activities at 10 a.m. Don't forget to take breakfast before you join the activities. Hello everyone, I hope you have a nice rest because we are going to enjoy the activities for this day in Tuscany. Okay, we will begin our activities with semi-private horse and vineyard horseback riding in Tuscany and Tuscany cycling tours until 2 p.m. So enjoy your trip and we will meet again at 6 p.m. Okay, I hope you have fun with that trip. And now, we're done at La Buscita Food and Wine after a long day of activities before retiring for this night. Okay, finally we arrived in hotel. Before rest, I want to explain about our trip for tomorrow. I hope you all can pay attention to what I want to convey. For tomorrow, we will boarding the bus in Florence at 12:15 p.m. and traveling to Bolzano South. So you need to pack your thing and dine before leaving. Don't forget to check your belongings before leaving the hotel because we don't want any item left behind. Okay, that's all. You can go for rest now and see you again tomorrow at 12:50 p.m. Hello everyone, I hope you are ready for our next trip. We will boarding the bus in Florence and traveling to Bolzano South. Our trip took 5 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, we arrived in Bolzano South. We will stop for dinner at Insushi Piazza Water before spending the night at B&B Hotel Posen. Get enough rest to start activities tomorrow, and for tomorrow's trip, we begin our activities at 11 a.m. So make sure you eat before starting the activity.
Hi, my name is Nur'ain Shafiqah binti Muhammad Ali. I will guide you from now. So, for day 5 in Bolzano, Italy, after breakfast, we began our activity at 11 a.m., which included a private day tour by car. That is the Great Dolomite Road, which took 5 hours before stopping for supper and sleeping at the hotel. After breakfast on the 6th day, we will pack our luggage and board the train at 11:31 a.m., departing for Venice, Italy at 14:28 p.m. to complete our final activity. The train travel takes 2 hours and 54 minutes Upon arriving at Venice, we will depart for Venezia to complete our final excursion, a half-day guided tour of the Murano and Burano Island by private boat. But first, we will check into the Carlton Capri Hotel. We leave after the activity is finished for dinner and then return to the hotel to rest. After breakfast, we will perform Venice Super Saver activity, that is dog place, walking tour and Grand Canal boat tour on our final day in Venice or Italy. This activity runs for 3.5 hours from 11:30 am to 3 pm. We will give you guys be escorted to the Central Commercial Port in the Mystery, where you guys will be given space to shop or purchase mementos to take home. Also, you guys will be returned to the hotel at 4:30 pm to pack up and eat dinner. Finally, at 6:30 pm, we will board the train that will transport us to Tessera Airport in 24 minutes.